to achieve?
Thank you very much. Like our team rightly pointed out, this is the Municipal Conference on Sanitation and Development Control. And it is aimed at bringing together political, traditional, as well as moral society to one dialogue room so that together we put our heads together and come up with solutions that will tackle our sanitation challenges as well as challenges within fiscal development control space. So basically that is it, and we decided to bring on board major stakeholders that are recognized under the new nomenclature of the ministry. Currently, the ministry has been rechristened the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy, and Religious Affairs. So we thought it wise and prudent to engage our chiefs from the traditional authorities within the municipality and also to bring on board the moral society so that together we can deliberate and come up with strategies that will tackle head-on our challenges as regards sanitation and development control within the fiscal planning space.
What will be the key role of these stakeholders for together?
Well, they are major stakeholders, like I've said already, and they are also people who lead the various communities. And so their voices go far. They have subjects who listen to them. And so we feel by bringing them on board, we will be able to touch base with the people within the community. These are people that they engage almost on a daily basis. And so we feel that if they help the government disseminate the information on sanitation and development control, it will go far and it will reach the intended audience so that together we'll be able to find a lasting resolution to this canker.
So how are you going to deal with persons who decide to flout these sanitation regulations?
Thankfully, there are laws governing the involvement in sanitation exercises of this nature. There are provisions within Act 851, and there are also specific provisions under Section 56 of the same Act 851. And so we are going to make sure that we activate those provisions within the various acts. There are legislative instruments that also tackle some of these things. And so on the day of the sanitation exercise, which is going to happen across all 15 electoral areas, on the same day at the same time, we are going to ensure that we ask all those within the public space, within the communities, to come out and get involved. If they don't come out, they are not expected to also open their various shops to engage in trading, because we are doing this for them. And so the security apparatus will be discharged, they will be released, they will be found in almost every corner of the municipality. And so anybody that flouts the directive to close their shops and ensure that together and collectively we all embark on this sanitation exercise will be dealt with according to law.
Is there any other measure you are putting in place to ensure that people comply?
Well, we are making sure that we disseminate the information as much as possible. And so from today, major stakeholders and opinion leaders will help us disseminate the information. We will go to the various communities, engage the communities, go to the radio stations and other mainstream media platforms to disseminate the information. And a week to the exercise as well, we'll make sure that the municipal van will also go around and sensitize the public and also urge them that this fight is actually a collective fight, and so they should all come on board so that together we can rid our municipality of filth.
How often is the exercise?
In fact, this exercise was introduced during the first term of His Excellency the President around 2012, if my memory serves me right. And when he ascended to the presidency again this time around, he decided that he was going to relaunch and reintroduce the National Sanitation Day exercise. And so the first Saturday of every month has been designated as the day to carry out this exercise. Some way, somehow, there are also acts of God, unforeseen circumstances. And so on 2 occasions, we have had to postpone ours to the second Saturday of the month. And so hopefully, it is going to happen next month. The exact date will be communicated, but because we want to sensitize the people and make sure the information gets to the bottom, it's not very likely we are going to do it the first Saturday of next month. Hopefully, it will be the second or maybe the third, but essentially, it is going to happen within the month of October.
But is once every month enough to tackle the sanitation situation in your municipality?
Certainly not. Certainly not. And so, like I alluded to in my presentation, we are going to get the rest of the recommendation from the major stakeholders that we have also invited here. And so together, we will put on board their suggestions and recommendations. If it so happens that the recommendations speak to the fact that we should do it probably every fortnight, that will make it twice every month. We will go by it. But we are also going to essentially make sure that we take some sanitation gas from within the various electoral areas so that they can also do DS outside the mainstream monthly exercise that is normally carried on.
You mentioned sanitation gas. Can you expatiate?
Yes, we are going to make sure that there are youth groups, there are political activists within the various electoral areas. And so we want to bring all of them on board and make sure that we establish a sanitation gas model out of them that will be catered for by the budget of the assembly. And so they will serve as watchdogs essentially to police the various communities and electoral areas to ensure that sanitation issues are improved. They will help the environmental health officers to ensure and apprehend people who flout some of these sanitation bylaws and directives.
Mewa anope ama mini wadi nkomo efa ahunidie hu. Samre me pese sabo nsem ama ye honorable MC. Safe environment, safe life. Me pese hina ye hu se ye pese nya asitina ahobia ene hu. Nti ebenya asitina pa ahobia ene hu dia na gina mene uso. Na namu wa ha. Assessment ewa ha. Mikasa emu enwa pi no. Me pese hina ye hu se ahudedie yina ya sede. Nti ya hu videos bebre ena ya san hu pictures bebre afa ya mensim every Asokore boban a copy news ongo samre ebe yi yes last day be afrim because honorable MC akasa fa hu bebre nti ebe ko emra na ahundedie juma no edidi ejuma. Ipamucho o mensim juma na yeye no o man juma na brano yeye ana the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama editu akwan mu no ayade e wo hoda daada ye bese yina yeti asese communal labor concept no ayade a nananum anadi asi hoda daada se akrono ahemfo ebefre se yebeye oman djuma ye fredia se ewo se asorifo no eka ho opinion leaders na aka ho pastors eka ho obi a we titi ewo ye krono bia no eka ho nti ye fre susu dia na ewo se yina ye den ye ka ho na ye nkosiesie ye man amra afa ahunidie hu no abi eye Asokore Mampong assembly bylaw 2018 say aspire but the honorable MC Adawroma e go so aye hu adwuma anja kunkura e besa aye ne foforo ama adi dwuma yie kama the to be a public health act 2012 at 851 eno aye mra sama for edidi dwuma pa obi be bisa say sama ho we say ba ha na ka hu di asem no aka obi aji hu na sama for mo ho de ye ho pa na ye nyanwura wo bubu ono a o fa say ma be ni Ghana ba mra na so mu dia ho no bo say ahudie mra akora no e chense boko koboko no ya chew. Yes, I call Local Governance Act 2016. They are move called Land Use and Special Planning Act. And a Chieftaincy Act. And I'm not be a hobia a casafa holiday huno. If I say you come kakra. Yes. Public Health Act na you can want some million now. I'm not way a mra a general painting. We are here a so more. A can't be able to make you free. And I'm not out. We are dear. Obi biara a woye dwumadi a waka se woni pefe se famra kwan so na waka se woni pefe ade a woye no hapom din sa dwumadi no na ye frɛ no noxious or offensive trade afa na ntweye preko poultry farm na dwumadi bi obedi e wa ba bi a ye frɛ no residential area na okodi sa dwumadi no wo ho na ye ko ye mranim na akuntia mrade a oni mra no beye den ebedie nti ye koso a section 56 no eno na ye public nuisance no eye de ye frɛ no carry on ebia na wonetwe bi awu netwe ne wudi a awase otutuni ukotwe nsusu a awase wudi ko be bia den efata se wudi ko ana ye wode baby a friend foot ana death enwura wo pra ofie awase wudi ko be bia fata se wudi ko